Hi, we're the Schnockenbergs. I am Scott. We live in Boise, Idaho. I'm 33 and I work at the airport refueling commercial airliners.
My name is Stephanie Schnockenberg. I'm 34 years old and I'm a stay-at-home mom. I spend my time raising kids and taking care of our family and our household. And these are our two boys.
My name is Titus, and a few of the things I like to do are I really like animals, and I really like reading, and I like to play outside. I am 10 and I'm in 4th grade.
My name is Barrett. A couple of my favorite things is soccer, pojos. I like to snuggle our pets.
Nice.
I'm in kindergarten and I'm 6.
We like to spend our free time doing things as a family, like bike rides and going to the park. Titus really loves fishing, so we would like to go fishing together.
Reading together.
We like
as a
to
family.
read books
Board
together as a
games.
family, play board games, sometimes have movie nights. Just kind of spend a lot of time together as a family. We have a really large church family that is composed of a lot of adoptive and foster families, and it's part of the reason that we are inspired to make a difference in kids' lives is just because of the families we're surrounded by. Our local neighborhood is pretty diverse.
I think because there's so many children in the neighborhood, it kind of knits together the community. We see each other out in the yards playing with our kids. It's just a great place
It's a
to
good
live.
support system. Yeah.
Okay, welcome to our home. This is the entryway. We're going to turn here and scope out the laundry room. This is where most of the laundry is done. As we move here to the kitchen, and then back over here to the dining room. This is where we have our family dinners. And the backyard with the swing set.
This is where we
Okay.
hang their stuff from school or projects that they've made.
We've got a cupboard down here that's got all their craft supplies and
They do a lot of
Drawing
art
and-
at the table.
here's our living room area. This is where we spend a lot of our family together time, have movie nights together, or just snuggle on the couch and hang out. Get into the main bathroom here. This is where Titus and Barrett use this bathroom mostly. And their room is right across the hall here.
Hi.
Hi.
Do you guys want to tell them a little bit about your bedroom?
So, this is our room. We each have little special shelves right here. This is mine, this is Barrett's. And then we have all our Star Wars Legos here.
Titus.
And then over here is where we keep our fish. This is Barrett's bed, and this is my bed.
Titus,
And
look at.
yeah, that's pretty much it.
Right. This room currently is being used as the playroom. It's where they come and read books and play and hang out. This would be Cherry's room.
And we're excited as a family to pick out a paint color and paint it and decorate it. And we're excited to transform this room into her special room.
And this is Stephanie and I's bedroom.
Right.
It's right across the hall. And then we have just our own little bathroom on the side.
This is also a very favorite place to hang out and read books and
Mommy.
wrestle on the bed. So
Mommy.
yeah, so that's our home.
So the reason why we want to adopt Cherry is we feel like we are able to benefit her in so many ways with just the resources that are available around us. My aunt, she was born in the Philippines and grew up there, worked in an orphanage. That helps us incorporate the Filipino culture into our family.
Yeah, we're excited to be able to have someone in our family who has the same roots and the same heritage as Cherry, so that she just can have that connection. And we're also excited that Scott's aunt, Rose, can just teach us different things about the Philippines and help us to incorporate that culture in our own life, so that Cherry can have, just help her identity in that. We've already started as a family to cook Filipino meals here. Within our close-knit circle of people in our life, there's so many foster and adoptive parents who have already been through the journey, especially with children who have come from hard places. Also, we are in a city that has numerous therapies, so we have so many options for occupational therapy and physical therapy. And specifically, Scott and I have been doing research and found specific therapies for grief, because we know that we're expecting that Cherry will go through a pretty intense grieving process, but also just attachment therapists that are in the Boise area who can help us make sure that we can connect with her in a way that will be lasting for a lifetime. So the International Adoption Clinic that we have chosen to be working with is out of Portland, Oregon, and we're excited for that specific adoption clinic because the doctor who runs that specializes in FASD. And so because Cherry has a high likelihood that she will have some degree of fetal alcohol exposure, we're just excited to be able to work with a doctor who specializes in that, and then be able to come up with a care plan and get the referrals that we need locally to get her the intervention and the help that she needs to continue thriving. And so our local hospital is a really great hospital, and it has a pretty strong neurological department, and there's actually already been a couple neurologist doctors that have been just recommended to us that friends who have used them are really confident with. So,
and as Cherry gets older and we move into school age part of her life, our boys currently go to Pioneer School of the Arts, which is a choice school, and they would offer individual plans that are geared specifically towards each child and the needs that they have to help them grow and develop.
The teachers just continually blow us away by the way that they meet the kids where they're at and kind of go out of their way to help them get what they need to learn where they're at. We are confident that they will be able to help Cherry wherever she lands.
As a family, we are committed to using TBRI methods in order to help grow our relationship and to guide Cherry in her choices that she makes. And we already have started to institute that with our own boys so that we can be ready and prepared to do that right off the bat and not have to adjust into that. We have found that it has been very helpful and uplifting and encouraging to the boys, helping them to see that we are meeting them on their level and wanting to be more intentional about showing how much we care.
I'm just excited to take what we have learned in helping kids to regulate and work through their own needs and pair it with what they're already doing at the home that she's in. When we were just reading about Cherry and then doing a little bit of research on fetal alcohol exposure and things like that, I recognized that a lot of the tips and trades that work with children who have been exposed to alcohol in utero really do much better in a structured and routine type of household, which I just found to be really cool because that is really what we're already using with our own children. And so I just think that will really benefit her to be able to move into that kind of setting as well.
Thank you for the consideration of our family, and we look forward to hearing from you very soon.